Alright, welcome back, Twitch. Let's get back into Thea the Awakening with our new Lada run. Let's see what we were up to. Okay. And constructing our cabbage patch. It's a very low quality one, but it'll at least give us a chance of getting children now. That's the important thing for the moment, at least. Let's see, and our expedition is camp currently. Are they gathering something? Wheat. We need lots of wheat. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of skipping turns for a bit.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Still no luck on the medic, which is sad. That's okay. We need at least one more warrior to protect the village.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future. Thanks and in hopes for a good future.
I always forget to mute my playback. But that's okay. It only makes it awkward for a second. Alright, cool. Let's see what kind of warrior this is. Nothing too special about him, but he'll get the job done. Alright, let's see what we can give him for the time being. He gets some very heavy armor and a very heavy two-handed sword. To start, we'll get better eventually. We are still gathering. We got plenty of supplies. Let's keep it up. Now that nighttime's here, we'll start to get attacked more. Makes it a little interesting. Okay. Send warrior. Well, since there's only one left, we'll go ahead and counter offense. Take care of it that way. He's gonna kill him. Not a worry. She will poke. Some weird lag. 16 life. She still can't kill it, so we'll poke with her. So they'll kill it, and we'll just get closer. Clean up on the second round. Shield's useful for now, but that spear is the big win right there. Hey, lots of spiders. I love it. Auto resolve. Get some more silk going on. Oh, come on. You could have attacked too. Somebody is over encumbered. Oh, our expedition's over encumbered. We have too much wood. Oh, plus all of our miscellaneous stuff, especially the granite and the sandstone. Those are heavy as hell. Clay as well. So we'll only have slightly reduced movement for the time being. Hey, Kochasek. Yes, I did finish the other playthrough. I did all of the achievement victories for that one. It was just, if I remember right, it was not quite enough to get to level 4 on Horus, starting fresh with no experience on him. It got us to like 1,800 XP, which is level 3. But since we completed all of the different victory routes, we unlocked Lada. So I want to level her up a bit and then attempt to do that 100 turn rush victory achievement. It's one of the few ones I have remaining that I need to acquire. Alright, so slightly reduced movement, but that's okay. We'll eventually make it home. Oh, we got that spear. And that should be a nice upgrade for someone. Let's see. Could be for her. It is not for her. Oh. There we go. A little bit more damage going on. That shield is an upgrade for him. So cool. Alright, we finished our cabbage patch. So let's get back to work on these gathering baskets. Didn't I make a crafting hamper for him? I thought I did. Oh, I don't have any. Okay. Soon. Spiders are always an auto-resolve. That sword could be useful for the time being. We'll keep it. Continue the trek. Let's hunt. Auto-resolve. Hey, the spiders had some nice armor for our warriors. What do we got? Debatable for him. Yeah, there we go. Much better. It's the same, but slightly heavier. Okay. Nothing really worth
Thea
hanging
is
out.
not an easy place to grow up in, but
I want a
alas,
medic,
grow
damn
up
it.
we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
That's alright. Okay. We don't really need any more protection in our village for the time being. So having more gatherers in our expedition is going to be the most useful. Though I did lose the crafter. Could replace him. Crafters are useful in certain events. No, gathering's the most important right now.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
Okay. Here's a question for you, Coach Sack. What class would you like me to name after you? Warrior, gatherer, or craftsman?
You decided to build a new house in the village to improve your lifestyle. The construction is going well, or so it seems until the whole thing collapses on your workers. You dig the men out fast enough that they don't suffer any grave wounds.
Good. Free experience. Alright, now we can drop off all this heavy stuff. We only need to keep 20 of the wood. We don't need the dark wood and all this miscellaneous material. We have not been crafting cooked food, so we'll keep the meat and drop off the fish and that, and then all of this extra gear. So we need more food, at least 25 days worth preferably. Also, we're gaining a body, which was Vajmir. Should try to equip him actually before I switch him over. What do we got for you? Blunt damage, but you're too weak to carry it. Guess this is a good shot for that one-handed sword. Can't carry that either. You don't get very much right now, apparently. Oh well. Okay, join us. It's now 6 to 7. It's a good even distribution. 7 people. 20 days will be 140 food. We don't have enough for 25, so we'll just stick with 20. Yeah. And now that we have that wheat, we can build even better stuff. The question is, do I have enough other materials for it? All I have is wood. That's not entirely worth it yet. I just need a few more quartz or granite to be able to build a nice one. So I'll wait. We'll just stick with the basket for now. Alright. Well, wheat is nice, but we don't need a whole lot right now. What we really need is gear. So I think I'm going to come check out these ruins, see what we can find. Snakies! Alright, let's start out with the best warrior. He's got a lot of attack for the beginning of the game. I wonder what I have him equipped with. So he kills that one, that's not a problem. She can kill that one via poke. And then another warrior. That's a little annoying, but manageable. Not gonna send her out. So I guess we will send him out. Not really worth it to send her out yet. Now I'll send her out. Good quality. That should be an upgrade for somebody. Three and 6, 4 and 6, and it's lighter, which means I should save it for one of these guys, like him. Hey, hey, stinking. Cool. Okay, continue the trek to the ruins.
As you make your way through the thick of the woods, you come across a small clearing. There are signs of a campsite and faint traces of a bloody struggle. Whatever happened here happened some time ago, and most likely did not end well for the travelers. Upon deeper inspection, you uncover pieces of a human body still scattered nearby. You are about to move on, thinking it's best to leave a place of such a death, lest the attacker comes back or an angry spirit seeks revenge. But one of the trees by the campsite attracts your attention. The tree is hollowed at its roots, and within it is a bundle, perhaps stashed for safekeeping before the tragedy occurred.
So, I think we should take it out and see what's inside, yeah?
Inside the bundle, you
Some
discover
fruit.
some rags and a small stash of basic supplies which are still usable. When you reach further into the tree, you also discover a strange object lodged into the tree itself. You try to wrestle it out, but it proves to be very stubborn.
Interesting. A stubborn object. Well, let's brace ourselves and give it the old hee-ho. And I'll control this one, just because I'm not sure about my physical stats yet. We only have 2 warriors, so... We have some options. Actually, we have some decent options over here. Okay. I like where this is going. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was hoping they'd send out one of their tactics. None of my tactics are going to be high enough to do anything. So now our options are pretty much crap. Oh well. He's not going to kill this. It won't kill him, but he will. Ouch. Then her, then him. Of course you buff him. My confuses aren't going to work either. So everyone's just going to get closer. We'll start with the weakest one to be a meat shield and go from there. Wow, we survived that round, sadly. Oh, he's got... damn it. That was unfortunate. Oh well, we should still win this. Yeah. There's just one card left. We got this. Now I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. Counter offense. Bam. Easy win now.
You pull the item out, and it proves to be a weapon.
Nice. That's a decent blunt weapon. That should help us out a lot. Because I don't think I have any blunt attackers right now. Oh, and that's why he had such a high attack. He's got a badass axe. That's close to endgame axe right there. I love it. So... I think it's time, since it's just light enough, to make him our blunt damage dealer. Cool. What do we got?
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery. You search the buildings and discover a
Free
supply
resources.
store still
Woo!
intact.
Let's take it and run. Spider silk, that's awesome. We need all the spider silk we can get. Next up, what do we got? Okay, we haven't really uncovered anything amazing. Let's go to the right and check out these ruins. I think that's a wolf's den, so we'll clear that out while we're at it. Hey, Spideys! Attack me. Thank you. Give me your silk. Thank you. That's not bad. It's an armor at least. It's useful. More Spideys. We will hunt you momentarily. Who needs the armor the most? 19, 29, 30, 11, 14, 11. 2 11s. Well, he's my blunt damage dealer, so I want him to have as much armor as possible. Then let's go hunting. More silk. Thank you very much. I guess we can collect some meat since we can't go anywhere. Let's see. See if we can work this out properly. Probably not. Well, we can collect one bunch of it. I guess I could make her collect another bunch of wood for the hell of it. Sure. Next turn.
You soon realize it is the touch of Lady Lada that keeps nightmares at bay and sustains your happiness. But one element keeps recurring every single night. An old, ruined building filled with sorrow and lost souls. You feel a strong urge to seek it out, and you know where to look.
Well, I guess we better check it out. That's in the general direction I'm heading. Okay, break camp. Continue the journey. What are you? Skeletons. Do I want to fight you or do I want to do the ruin? I think I want to do the ruin. Oh, okay, we'll fight some undead anyways. 3 skeletons. Skeleton's a little tougher, so I don't think he's going to be able to kill. Yeah, not going to be able to kill. However, I could poke for 5 and then he can kill it. Or I could support him and he will still kill it. I only get 1 card though. So I think the poke... screw it. Let's support. Give him his time in the light. I can confuse that one. That one's pretty damn tough. So, that was the good play. And then we'll get closer. So, he kills this one. Carries 4 damage over to here. None of them gets act because they're confused. And then we go. This one has 19 life. So, Borzimir will kill him. He's going to have quite a bit of life left. So, we'll send out... Oh, dear Lord. Zidzirid. I think I did that pretty well, considering the circumstances. And then Yania. Wow, that's a lot of gear. Any of it worth it? That one not so much. The armor, definitely yes. Not bad. Not bad for a very beginning blunt weapon. I'll take that, and the apron is nice. All in all, not a bad haul. So, warriors, you need an upgrade. Enjoy. You're welcome. He's alright. They both need armor. All three of my gatherers need armor. He can't carry shit, because he is weak. It's too heavy for her. Too heavy for her. So they still get 0 armor. What if I remove this? That's 27 more. That might work. Bam. Because he's still not going to be able to equip that, even if I take the ring off. That only gives him 20, and this is 27. Sadness. But it's the exact amount for her. I like it. Oh, those were undead ruins. Well, let's get rid of it anyways. I don't like the undead. They're annoying. Oh, so much damage and life and oh, all the pain. All of it. I could double poke him. That would be 11 damage at the start and then 24... 35. Not quite enough. And I don't have any supports either. So I'm guessing I'm still going to poke him and then confuse him. And then I need to confuse that one as well. We'll go ahead and give him a little pokeroo. Oh, crap. Need to pay attention to how many cards I can play, because that just ensured her death. Could run, but I don't like that option. I could get lucky and he attacks to the right, which would be... he could survive it. But we would still have a lot of damage coming our way. Decisions. No matter what, we've got a lot of damage coming our way. The best idea is to run. I hate it, but it's the only option. We have no medic, so we're almost guaranteed someone to die. Fuck! So much for me being family friendly. He's probably gonna die, and we just got him. Crap. Well, that sucked. Apparently he didn't die.
Thea is not an easy place to grow
medic,
up in,
please, medic,
but
medic.
alas, grow up we must.
Yes!
One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
We got a medic.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage.
Please be
The
good.
whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
I mean, it's better than nothing, but we need that to level up fast. Speaking of fast, we need to get the hell over there and pick that medic up. A little bit of health is nice. The strength helps. Speech is good. These two are kind of situational. Home. The medic did not get better at medic skill, sadly. But we got some health. The strength, 2 of it's on our crafters, which is actually really good because they need better gear and they need strength to do so. And then our crafter got better at crafting. Perfect. That's a good level right there. Run away! Run away! Oh shit, no. Cancel. Damn it. I wanted to not move the full 5 and camp 1. Can we roll the dice and win one more time?
During the night, one of your
think
villagers
we did.
discovers an intruder in the granary.
Holy crap.
The doors to the storage are ajar, and a small furry creature covered in your flour stares at you. He has yellow eyes, sharp teeth, and smells of rotten eggs. This creature is clearly a trickster of sorts. It's a nasty house demon looking to strangle you in your sleep, though you are not sure why it would be in the granary. Still,
This is because my people are stupid when it comes to folklore right now. I have not encountered a bad situation from letting this thing do its thing. And I'm hoping he gives everyone a gathering boost.
The creature looks spooked by you, but seeing as you did not kill it, it eats a few more bites before leaving. To your surprise, you find a couple of your people feeling blessed the next morning. You now think this must have been a Skshak, a friendly house demon.
Well, my 2 home gatherers got better at gathering. So, depending on my stats of the gatherers in my party, I may switch them out. Because it's more important to have great gatherers in your expedition party. Let's see what our options are. So, my gatherers are 7, 7, and 5. The 7s are because of baskets. The home gatherers are 4, 8, and 9, and his is because of a basket. So I definitely want Bronia with me. What is she gathering? Bronia is gathering wood. So one of the 7s with a basket can stay behind, and then she will get the new basket we just built, which would put her up to like a 14 and make her our main gatherer. That sounds like a plan. So we will take Bronia, and she's a 10, she's a 7. So Martadusa is gonna take her place. Gathering wood. So we still gather wood every turn. And then let's drop off all of our extra stuff. Picked up a lot of wood somehow. We need meat. Spider silk is nice to acquire. And then all these cooked meals. So, basket. It was not bad quality. That's lucky. Bronia. Oh, too heavy? Goodbye, necklace. Perfect. 12 gathering. I thought she had a 9. Oh, that's why. Lame. Oh well. She can't equip anything more, so she's got 10, she's got 12. He could equip this, make him a little better at gathering. There we go. He's no longer bleeding out, which is the main thing. We got lucky there. Yeah, that gear's fine. So, do I have more meat now? I do, but not a lot. Again, we will take 140. How much quartz do I have? 20? I think I need 25 to construct a cabbage field. Yeah. But I do have 25 sandstone, so that might still work. So 3 and 3. That's not bad. Not great either. The main thing is attract human, because that'll help us grow our expeditions much quicker. And it's worth research points, which is always nice. Yeah, let's do it. Confirm. What are you working on? You're making one more basket? Not a high priority right now. You're gonna be doing that. Oh, I also want the medic. But the medic needs gear first. Let's give her piercing. Ooh, too heavy. Okay. Both of those together are going to be too heavy. I could give her 1 piercing damage. This is the one flaw with medics, is they're so weak they can't carry anything. one piercing or a little bit of blunt with some poison. I think I'll go with the blunt and poison. Alright, medic over. Cool. Then if I get a chance at another medic, I'll keep it for the village. Yeah. So now that we have 8 people, we technically need 160 food to feed them, which wouldn't leave enough for the village. So we'll just leave it at that for now. Hey, a ruin appeared down south. Yeah, let's go see if we can't get lucky with gear again.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery. You open one of the buildings, a strange-looking stone and metal-built affair, and you hear a clunking noise, then a blunt thud. Before you are able to do anything, you see a skeleton charging your way.
One skeleton with some rats. That shouldn't be a problem. He's weak, but I doubt the skeleton has a spear. Do I want to risk it though? I don't. So we'll send her out. It's not quite enough to kill the rat, sadly. We will poke and confuse. Counter offense. And hammer. Confuse that one, and we should be good to go. Perfect.
You search the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
Keep those for now. We got a couple things that might be interesting down here. We'll continue this way.
You are stopped by a group of mischievous house demons called the Hurlics. They come in various sizes and shapes, they travel in groups, and they are often up to no good. But, unless provoked, usually they are not dangerous. One, looking like a child with big furry ears and a tail, speaks to you. Will you play hide and seek with us, will you?
Sure, why not? Let's play some hide and seek.
Yay! The Hurlics run around in excitement. You played well, but the Hurlics beat you silly. They were still happy with your efforts and give you a ball of twine. However, it turns out they poisoned your food, so some of you feel sick the next day.
Those bastards. So, it's 2 turns of sickness, which means we'll take a couple wounds. It's not that bad though. All in all.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery. You search the abandoned abodes and open some old dusty cellar. As the heavy doors crack, you are swarmed by some crazed bats.
Bats! Should still be simple. Bats do not have spears, so hammer attack. He kills both of them. Nice. Then we'll just start sending out some warriors. Counter Tic Tac. She can kill that one. Don't know what they tried to do there, but okay. So he kills those 2, he kills this one doesn't get an attack, and she'll kill it anyways, and then clean up.
You search the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
Forgot to update the title of the stream. Okay, so we got a spear, decent damage. That could go on our medic. Yeah. All in all, not bad. I like. Medic, enjoy your new spear. I think this is gonna be an undead spawner. That's beehives. And then more ruins. Let's find out. Skeleton tomb. We've already proven that we are not quite ready for skeleton undead things yet, so let's go check out these ruins. Have we unlocked anything cool? Not really. Next. Spiders. Hunting time. Give me your silk. Thank you. Ooh. We got some gates and more skeletons and an undead ruin. I don't like any of it. Oh well. So the Gaiths attack us. Let's see what their stats are. They're not the best warrior, just in case. They're not too bad. Not really scary either. The poke cannot kill it. And he can kill it anyways. So, looks like they are around level 3. That should work. Nice. We'll send her out next. She's gonna do 7 damage. So let's do a little poke. Another little poke. She kills that one now. And then we deal with this guy. Perfect. So the Gaiths weren't hard. Good quality, but it only has distraction. I'll equip it for now, but not going to keep it for very long. Undead. How I loathe the undead. Warrior. Kills him. Whoops, not who I wanted, but she'll work. Together, they will kill this one. For the hell of it, I'm gonna poke him anyways. They buffed him up a little, that's okay. Counter tic-tac. Just in case, we're gonna shield her nicely. Confuse that one. Get closer. And we win, no damage. Like it. It's a very weak bow, but we don't have anything yet. So we can make use of it on somebody. It is too heavy for the medic. Too heavy for any of my gatherers, which means it's going on a warrior. He's got plenty of room. The distraction, what am I going to do with that? None of my warriors have distraction. I could put it on the hunter. Yeah. Let's see. Let's check out what's over here. More undead ruins. Cool. Let's try to clear these. Oh, the unliving corpses, so annoying. God, so much health. 60 health. So I get 2 cards. I can confuse this one. Get rid of one of the. Hey, perfect. So the rest should be just skeletons. I've got no more confuses left. There's a chance this will work. It did. So he's going to get an attack off, which is still a lot of damage. It's 29. She can absorb most of it. Which would leave this guy with 10 health that she could finish off. He could finish that one off. She would get an attack on that, and then he would kill her. I don't like this. And my medic's still not skilled enough for this. I need better gear, damn it. I still don't like the guaranteed shot at losing someone. I'd rather run and see what kind of wounds I'll take. And our medic is bleeding out. The odds are not in my favor right now. And I can't camp either. So our medic has a skill of 4, which means she right now has a 26% chance of dying. She does not, apparently. We keep getting lucky on those rolls. I don't think they ever have spears. At least we haven't seen them have spears yet, so let's go for it. Could have counter offense. That was not good planning on my part. Let's counter tic-tac. Oh, sadness. Lone tear. It's alright, we'll confuse them. So they get no attacks. He kills that one. For the hell of it, let's go ahead and poke these guys. Let's see how this plays out. Perfect. Not so much this time. It's just a skeleton and 3 broken ones, so that's better than the unliving corpses. Warriors are good. Skeletons do have a chance of having a piercing weapon though. That one's gonna die. I can get rid of 1 tactical card. I can confuse one of those. He does the most damage. So we got 5 coming at us, which he can absorb. She also can absorb. Not quite enough to kill this guy, but that's where our hammer comes in. He does the remaining 1 damage, and then 14 comes over here. And he has 4 life left. Now he can kill both of those. And he kills that one. So yeah, we're good. We're good. And that's a decent hammer, but it's so freaking heavy that nobody can equip it. And that's kind of low attack. We don't need it.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
I guess now I'll replace that crafter I lost for my expedition group.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
That's a good average of abilities. I like that. Should be useful. Okay, the medic is still bleeding out, but she's healed 1, so now that 26% chance is more like a 23% chance. Still not the greatest of odds. What I need to do is not use my full movement so that I can camp and she will heal more at the end of the turn. So let's go up here. Let's go here. And then she can use 1 more. Let's check what this is. Lots of bones. Interesting. Sure, let's gather some bones. We can gather a lot of bones. Alright, cross our fingers and roll the die. She survived and she's healed now. Perfect. Okay, how many bones did we collect? 18. Not bad. Well, since we're at it, let's just kind of circle around this lake and see what there is to see. Oh, unliving spiders already? I hate this game right now. This run, it is throwing everything at me. I was only kidding about hating this game. I love this game. Okay. Could send a warrior out. or I could counter tic-tac. Perfect. And by poking, it's just enough damage to kill that unliving corpse, which is perfect. We'll send out our warrior. He's not enough to kill that, but the poke will, and we're done. Yeah, we need better gear. We need much better gear.
The Night of Kupala was once celebrated during midsummer when the sun shone brightest. The tradition continued even when the dark veil shielded the skies. But it was during those dark days that Kupala Night became a beacon of desperate hope and a night for calling upon the gods to return to Thea. The seasons have changed after the darkness ravaged the world, but it is time for the first Kupala Night since the sun's return.
Okay, let's prepare for the
The
celebrations.
Kupala Night was once celebrated only once per year, when the sun's power was closest to Thea. But during the darkness, the special night was celebrated as soon as the mystical signs were read by the village elders. As to what those signs entail, every wise one seems to have a slightly different story. There are several ways in which the solstice can be celebrated.
Let's find out the full story.
During the long night of darkness, there was no way for the elders to tell when the solstice was coming, and within a few decades, the sacred night of Kupala was all but abandoned. But then, some old mystics read the solar signs, brief moments where the power of sunlight or the force of the moon and stars shone through the dark veil with particular strength. Since then, Kupala Night can be celebrated more than once in a year, but always when a great solar event is anticipated by the mystics.
Okay, so what does this entail?
The Kupala Night is a night of many guises. It is the night that celebrates the rival bond of the sun and the moon. It is the night that sings to the power of life-giving water and the thundering fires, both with their power to cleanse the earth. The night where life and death are revered, and where love and its promise for the future are held up and cherished. It is a night to honor all gods and to cast away the darkness. There are several ways to celebrate the Kupala Night and to prove yourselves. Some may take more time, some may be risky, but doing nothing is not an option.
Okay, then let's celebrate.
The Night of Kupala has many faces and traditions that need to be upheld. Bonfires are lit with sticks and stones and placed on hillsides or other high places around the settlement. Offerings of food and animal stock are made in honor of the many gods. Music, dance, and laughter accompany the night's rituals. But the main event is chosen by the village elders with each solstice. There are several ways to celebrate the night and prove yourselves. Some may take more time, some may be risky, but doing nothing is not an option.
Okay, we can find Perun's flower. We can make a wreath of flowers and hair and put a lit candle within and then send it down the river to find love and new hope for tomorrow. Create a large bonfire, burn herbs and food offerings in it, and then you have your people jump through the flames so that they may be cleansed and also prove bravery. Go swimming in the lakes or rivers at night under the protection of the Kupala celebration. These waters will be safe and they can give you strength and prosperity. I don't have much food or herbs to sacrifice to this right now, so I guess we will go swimming at night.
It is a well-known fact that those who go swimming idly, especially at night, can fall prey to the many water demons lurking in the dark depths. But on the night of Kupala, the power of the gods protects you, and in their honor, it is customary to bathe in water under the moonlight in order to cleanse your bodies and souls. You feel your god's warm embrace upon you as you swim in the waters, and your bodies are cleansed of any curses. As you revel in the rare pleasure of safety, a creature swims up to you and speaks quickly before disappearing.
You honor my waters with your god's presence. You chased off an evil that long plagued me here. In thanks, seek out my treasure in the rivers of Thea.
You also find your fishermen bring a bountiful harvest for the night's festivities.
Nice. Free food. And apparently a treasure hidden somewhere in the rivers. Who knows? We gained some levels though. Gathering helps with the expedition. Traps is always nice, except it's level 1. Yeah, it's not going to be very useful. But it will be, eventually. Animal kinship. We might be able to recruit a rat on certain events. He needs to level up that more before we can get good stuff. Speech is nice. And hey, that's our gatherer, so yeah, strength is always helpful on gatherers. So they can get some endgame gear going. Our village. The crafter is even better at crafting. Keep that up. Strength helps. Gathering is what we really need, so yeah, not a bad level. We have a research point. We don't really have materials yet. That's the sad thing. Wasn't there... No, there is no special kind of wood right outside our village. There's some elven wood not far away. I could research that to use for gear in the time being. Yeah, let's do that. And then that allows us a chance to see if there's ancient wood around us. So we unlocked 3. Okay. Cool. Quick perusal to see if there was ancient wood anywhere. Nope. Okay. I'm hoping this lake isn't too big, because my people will not be able to go very far. And it's nighttime and we have unliving spiders out this way, so I'm just gonna head back. Seems the safest play. What do we got? Skeletons. Okay, hammer. Not enough to kill that guy, sadly. So, poke. And then this warrior. We've got 2 of them there. I can confuse one, which is nice. And then I can poke this guy. Now, I feel like the safest thing is to first action both of them. Yeah. Worked out well.
Yes, wonderful. You made your first batch of prepared food.
I forgot
No
we hadn't
longer
done
are you
this
a
one.
mere scavenger. Now you can cook. Crafted foods are more efficient than the raw stuff, so you may want to take them when you're out exploring, as they are lighter to carry. So now I have a harder task for you. Build me a building in your village. Any building will do. Good luck.
Technically, we already did. How did he... I'm so confused. Whatever. And until the team gets back, she can make food. And he's doing nothing right now. Help gather something. Need to give her that basket. Brutka. Did I not make a basket? No, guess not. Okay.
Your scouts report something of interest nearby and mark it on your maps. Your scouts spot a very unusual landmark in the distance, a statue made entirely out of silver. It is likely that some danger may lurk there, as no one has looted it yet, but it is a lot of silver up for the taking.
Okay, now it's gonna be a while before I do that quest. That's a werewolf I have to fight. Let's head towards this elven wood. We'll just use up the rest of our supplies to gather what we can.
Well done. You have your very first building.
Dragon bone. Wow.
As you can see, it takes many resources to build a decent abode. Or perhaps your god gifted you, in which case you cheated. Remember, the better the minerals you use, the better the bonuses from your buildings. You have a limit of 10 buildings, but you can demolish the old ones to make way for new. One of the ways to win over the darkness is for you to research more recipes, grow your population, and build more houses. So get going.
He's very bossy, isn't he? Okay. Where was that? Right there. So we'll go here and camp. Okay. One every turn. And then gather what we can of fruit in that time. We'll probably only get 2 bunches. Yeah, that's okay. Also, we've collected quite a bit of gear. 4-6 with 1 dexterity. That's the best so far, so enjoy that. Okay. He needs armor. That's way too heavy. That's too heavy, so no armor for you. We have nothing for her, armor-wise. That's a good spear. That's a good spear. She needs a weapon. Lubna. I mean, you could equip it and nothing else for the time being. It's a start, though. Okay. What are we fighting? Spider Queen and Militia Spider. We are not ready to auto-resolve Spider Queens. Which got sent out first. She's only going to do 18 in the first attack. But yeah, let's do it. I could get closer and kill one of them. But I don't like that. We're going to send out a warrior to absorb those attacks, hopefully. I can first action my hammer, which will be super helpful. That's what we're going to do. So, in the meantime... Oh, I can't use that. I can at least counter tic-tac one of them. Like so, and then send out my warrior. Then send him out. We're going to first action him. We're going to poke that one to death and confuse that one. That should work. Perfect. Oh, no gathering? Lame. I'm sure somebody could use that, and the spider silk is perfect. Alright. Who needs what? That's just too heavy for you. I'm sure the warriors don't need it. Hey, you could actually equip it now. Who has a base folklore? Does anybody have a base folklore? He does. Or is it from the necklace? It's from the necklace. Well, let's up it a little and then put that ring somewhere else. We gave him distraction, so this will go good with that.
It is time for the night of the goat. You set a table with food and drink, set bonfires in a circle, and begin festivities. But this night, the Tzirdi actually appear before you. One, an elder bearded man, speaks with a heavy, coarse voice.
You have done us proud, grandchildren. Now we shall cleanse you of any curses you carry, and if your souls are ever burdened by the filth of dark magic, come to a city we once called home and seek us out. And if you prove yourselves worthy, you may be cleansed once more.
The Tzirdi all nod in agreement, then disappear.
Cool. That'll help later on if we ever get cursed. Bees. With the blood bee. Blood bees are very annoying. They're tough. Conveniently, I can poke him and not have to worry about getting attacked. And I have my first action, so I can first action the hammer at the end, which will help a lot. So we'll let all the bees come out. Every single one of them. This one we will confuse. We will poke that one to death. We'll send out our hammer, first action it, and then send the other two out, and this should be easy peasy. Just like that. We got another one of those armors. That's helpful for our craftsmen / gatherers who normally can't equip anything. Like Bratka. Oh yeah, we have a basket finally. Who needs it? She's gathering wood every turn and we got a ton, so gathering more food is a higher priority than straw, and we already have tons of straw. So, Karina. Oh, you already have a basket. Okay. I guess I'll save it for my expedition when they get back. Speaking of which, so I'll head back in 3 turns once they've gathered more fruit. And that'll still, yeah, we're fine. Okay, break camp, head back. So we're going to need 20 wood. We'll drop off the elven wood and all the miscellaneous stuff. And the gear and the random cooked things. Speaking of cooked things, how much jerky have we made? Not a whole lot. That's sad. But it's a start. Take the jerky. All of it. Let's enable that. So, if I wanted 25 days of food with 8 people, sorry. Nine people. We would need 225 total, which is not gonna happen. So we'll just go with 180. So I need another 92 of regular meat. There we go. So the next question then becomes, what can I make with that elven wood that would be useful right now? Not light armor. So it had to be a weapon. Maybe going for the spears? No, let's head towards two-handed swords. They're cheaper, and my warriors need them. So given that, what all can we make using what we have available to us? So if I do something like that, then not good enough. I mean, we could gamble with that, but that's not really. 4 and 2. Not the greatest. It would give us 6 research points. But I feel like making these would be better than that, because these are at least useful for me and still give us a decent chunk of research points, 11. So we will confirm that, move those up. Let's just go ahead and maximize that. That's 55 research points. It's at least one more level. Then we can make our two-handed swords and see what we can go do with that. That's the plan. Whether it's a good plan or not, I can't answer at this time. Let's go check out these ruins. If we could move. Deformed bats. More spiders.
You enter what used to be some old city. Some of it lies submerged in murky dark waters, and a grim mist hangs in the air. You search the city and discover most of it looted or decayed, but you find a body of some unfortunate soul with their full equipment still on.
It's not bad. The armor's nice but super heavy, so only like our top warrior would even make use of it. 16 and 3, so it's one more than this, but almost 100 pounds heavier, so he can't even equip it. It's only slightly heavier than this, but it's a downgrade. Yeah, she's not gonna be able to equip it either, so not very useful. The sword, on the other hand, might be. Yes, it is an upgrade from her crappy quality one. So crappy, we're just gonna get rid of it right now. And can't really use this armor, so let's free up some weight for our expedition. Apparently all the spider nests cleared themselves out. Because I could have swore we had like 4 of them around our village and we were gonna harvest it. Oh well. Speaking of spiders, let's go hunting. I'm just gonna auto-resolve it. Get some more silk. Decent hammer that somehow spiders are carrying, and there we go. Gathering necklace. Perfect. My best gatherer is Bronia. There we go. Let's move towards the right and see what we can uncover. Some more bird meat, not very useful. So a whole lot of nothing so far. Bats are gonna attack our village soon. Not a problem. What do we got? What do we got? Whole lot of nothing. This map. Oh, we went with the ginormous map. That's right. Yeah. We're still not ready to kill 2 skull tombs, apparently. That fight's gonna be not easy. Could collect coal. But we don't really need it right now. Okay, it's getting dark. We can get some free experience by starting the God quest.
As you look around and admire the world, you see something of interest in the distance. You spot the outlines of some old graveyard ahead. Perhaps there is something of interest there.
Maybe we should check it out later. Let's just run away for now. This has not been the greatest start for me. I guess gather up some leather and then we could always research scum some leather armor. Skellies. 3 of them. And they go first. How cute. Hey, you die on the first turn. I like it. And you were a spear. Thank you, AI, for being stupid in how you use them. So, he kills this one. He will not kill that one. Yeah. Let's confuse that one then. And then we can poke, get an extra poke, and get closer. We'll keep both of those for now. That axe is nice. I'm pretty sure that's going to be at least the same damage, but lighter. Yeah. At least now she has an option for something else at some point. Like, hey, a gathering basket. Now the bats attack. Bats are easy. I'm just going to auto-resolve. It's kind of like spiders. Don't really need that axe. Alright, we'll go here. So we have the option of... Oh, that hammer. Is that a upgrade for whoever has our hammer? He's got a 12. No. No. Sadly. Alright, camp. Gather. Leather. And let's reverse these. There. They get it every turn. The leather is the more important of the two. Okay. And we will just sit here and gather for 10 turns.
You see fresh wolf tracks. It looks like a large pack is somewhere ahead.
We are not ready for a 3-skull fight. We are just gonna run.
A small group of refugees is seen traveling near your village. The people look scared and worn out, but they do have some decent-looking fighters with them. An older man walks up to you to speak.
We are not looking for trouble, nor do we seek anything from your village. We would have chosen a path more remote, but this one seemed easier for us to travel. Our home was taken by an Orcish clan, and we now travel south to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Okay.
Well, we tried to fight, but failed, and truth be told, we stayed put for too long. But you know what? These brutes, they killed a bunch of our people and took much of our goods. So if you want to try and beat them, be our guests. We had a sizable lumber mill and a small quarry, so not only will you avenge our people, you'll be well rewarded, you know. Our pleasure. The road will be lighter knowing that revenge may be at hand.
So I am going to attempt a 3-skull social challenge. I am 99% sure I'm going to fail it at this point. But if I succeed, we could get some people to join us.
Well,
And we need
seek
bodies.
to find my roots and return to a homeland long forgotten. But I cannot speak for all my people. Speak to them if they want. I will not stand in their way.
Begin. We're actually not that bad at a speech challenge, all things considered. Sadly, my best ones are in my tactical hand, but can't complain too much. So, we'll need to see what level they are before I make a decision on this counter offense, but that will help, as well as the counter tactic. His, I'm pretty sure, is not going to work, but I digress. She has the most life, so we'll start with her. Not quite enough to kill it, sadly. They are low level though, so one option is I support her, she does 6, kills this one, and then I can counter offense, and they only have one more coming out, so we'll have 2 attack on the first turn. I like that. I could even counter offense, counter tactic for now, then support her and send other people out, because it's not going to change anything. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, support. You'll at least kill this one before you won't die. Only 7 damage coming at you. Nice. Okay. 5. That's crummy. So it's gonna take both of them to kill her. He'll be able to soak 1 attack. So we'll kill 3 of them total. And we will lose 1. Yeah. We killed 4 and lost 1. Yeah, we got this. More bodies. Yay! Best fighter. Counter offense. Counter tic tac. And this is an easy fight. She kills that one and then we clean up.
At first, people shake their heads and murmur. Most turn away from you and start preparing for the road, but one mother comes up with her twins. I will not stay. I must go where my forefathers take me, but my children are too small to survive the road and its perils. Please, take them in.
Of course.
You spoke well, and we thank you for your kind offer, but our forefathers call to us, and we must answer. Good fortune to you.
Sweet, we gain 3 children plus a grown-up hunter. Well, she's not a bad hunter. Yeah, that was perfect. I'm just gonna destroy that. We don't need. That might be her weapon for now. Let's double check that before we destroy it. I want my village. Okay, yeah, that's her weapon. Do we have better things for her? Could give her a 2-handed axe. Yeah. Okay. It's a start. And I think hunter would be better in my hand than at the village. Because you're not going to see too many hunting events. Does she have folklore? She does not, so yeah. I'll take her with me. We have that research point, so let's craft 2-handed weapon, swords. Production, crafting. We have 1 more basket that we're working on, which is fine. Dark wood makes great 2-handed swords because of the poison. The question is, do we have proper secondary materials for it? Starting with leather, that's not bad. 7 and 3. It's acceptable. 9 and 3, we're getting better. 11 and 3, probably heavy. 140. Oh, it's lighter than the quartz and it's stronger. I like that. That's a downgrade. 9 and 3. Okay. I wonder. Ooh. 12 with 10 leech. How about if I use some stone? 15 and 10 leech. And it's not too heavy either. I can only make 1 of them. But damn. What about the Elven? 10 and 3? Eh. Yeah, buddy. We're gonna have 1 nice warrior to start with. Can't complain about that. And I kind of want to get it built before this other basket. Oh, the unliving spiders are here. Okay, we need to break camp. Head in. I'm upset that that sword still isn't ready. Okay, we need 20 wood. Drop off the miscellaneous. We need food. We have no cooked food. We do have plenty of raw meat though. 180 will be a good start. And then we will take those baskets and see what we can do with it. Yeah, now you're a decent gatherer. You already have a basket. You have a 3, so this is an upgrade. You need a basket. You cannot equip a basket, you weak man. Do any of my warriors have a base gathering? They do not. Okay. Well, our medic, make her useful in certain things. And Borismir. And Dobenmeyer. How much longer on that sword? 3 turns. Whoa. Oh yeah, I was gonna take that hunter with me. So she could use that basket instead of Dobenmeyer. Too heavy. Well, you don't need the bow. Somebody else can use it. There, you and Dobenmeyer exchanged gear. You're friends now. Aww. Nobody is ready for this 3-skull unliving spider fight. Go. I'm just gonna chill for a minute. In fact, we're gonna chill for the 3 turns. What? I am not prepared for these fights. One more turn. I was hoping to get my sword. 6 unliving spiders. This is redonkulous. Let's see what we can do. Not enough to kill it. It has 29. And then we will send out the hammer. I can. Oh, I should have counter offense while I had the chance. Well, I can confuse these two at least. That's something. She's not going to be able to kill anything. I can up her hammer for now. Okay. Let's confuse. Alright, and then we'll walk through this real quick. This one takes 23 damage to die. So these two both are going to have to kill it. And then she will deal 20 damage to him, which leaves him with 10. None of them get an attack, so then we start here. And yeah, we're going to take a lot of damage. If I put these two at the end, together they, well, she would poke for 6, which would leave this one at 30. Yeah, we're not prepared for this. We're gonna have to run, take the wounds. Oh, and our medic is bleeding out again. Everyone else takes minor wounds, but our medic.
Over the last few weeks, you heard tales of a dragon roaming the skies.
Really?
Travelers tell tales of their daughters being taken by the monster, and you hear its roar loud and clear in the night. 2 children have already fallen prey to the beast. But there are rumors of a man who said he can rid the land of the drake for the right price. If you wish to investigate, just follow the roar.
So, last run with Horus, we had all of the luck in the world. It was a great run. This time, I have 0 luck. All the bad events are happening. We might not make it very far with Lada this time. Well, at least our sword is ready and we leveled up. Lots of dexterity, not very useful. That was a disappointing level for the expedition. Folklore in our village is going to help. Health is always wonderful. At least the village had a good level. Okay. The silver lining is that we have a badass sword that we are going to immediately put to use. Really? 6 over? Goodbye button. There we go. Okay, drop that sword off. We need more meat again. Oh, we have 10 people now. I need 200. And I can't make it to the herbalist hut either. We can't camp here. So let's go here and camp and collect elven wood while we wait and just pray. So there's one every turn. Just shy of being one each turn on both. We just need one more level of gathering. Oh well. Add these guys so we don't get the warning. Cross our fingers and hope our medic survives. She did, and she healed. That's the only bit of luck we've had thus far, is the fact that our medic has survived 3 chances of bleeding out. The unliving spiders ran south, which is nice, that helps. I still need to heal 2 Samoks. We're not really ready to kill Samoks either. How's the medic doing? She still has 2 more wounds. And the Smok's attacking the village. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we're outnumbered horribly. Horribly. Just take the wounds. Damn it. Zibnik is bleeding out. Running has not been kind to us lately. Alright, break camp. We gotta try with our expedition group. So, Samoks are demons apparently, which means I have the chance of social challenging them. That seems a safer route than just straight up combat. Let's do it. Options. I think only my 6 counter tactic is gonna work. She's not gonna kill this guy. He won't kill her either. Together they will do quite a bit of damage though. I think I am going to support her though. And then send him out. Oh, my counter tactics could work or help. Yeah. Because only the Samoks really deal damage. One is here, the other is there. So it doesn't matter if they send out more bats. Yeah, let's get rid of the tactical cards. Yep, just as I thought. I could shield him, which gives no change. Supporting him doesn't really change anything either. So, we'll just send these guys out and get closer with him. I think we'll win because we're gonna kill this Samach. He's gonna kill somebody, but there's only a single Samach left. So yeah, we should have this in the bag. There it is. It deals 5 damage, so it won't kill her. I can really support her though, just in case I want to counter that. Oh, can't. Must be level 3. Anyways, I shouldn't have wasted that. I could have supported her and allowed her to kill him in 1 turn. Oh well. He does 5 damage, so she could take it and then clean up crew. We win. So much easier than a fight with them. And then we can camp. And gather some meat in the meantime. And hope the hermetic survives. She did. Ooh, lucky. Or not hermetic, it was Zibnik. And he did. We're good. Alright. Oh, I'm not feeling the greatest, so I am going to call it a night there. Come back tomorrow. My stream will continue with Thea the Awakening. I am Demordred. And until next time, keep playing more games.